D Pod presents Doghouse.
Magpie, I heard you are recording a new song, which is called I'm a Goat Fucker. You asshole.
If you were any more inbred, you'd be a sandwich, you pickled cock.
Hello.
Lee, how are you?
How you doing, bro? Sorry, man, I've had a frantic day trying to get here. You're looking good, my man.
No, he doesn't. He looks dreadful.
Well, thank you, my friend. So are you, man. You're looking really good.
Better than you.
I'm looking bright. This is the reflected. This isn't the light I take with me everywhere.
I'm not used to seeing you without your makeup. So when you pop on, I mean, I can tell it's you, but you know, it's
Yeah. This is why we wear makeup.
yeah, that's why I wear a mask.
That way he doesn't scare the guests away.
How's life, bro?
It's doing really good, my friend. It's good.
Good.
I know it's going great for you. So, and we can
Yeah.
talk about that in the interview, but I'm just really excited for you, dude. I really am. So,
Oh, cheers, man. Yeah, it's nice. Just the first two singles have come out now off the album, and at least people know,
Some singles.
you know, just what's going down. My Zoom just fucking fucks me about for no apparent reason.
You just saw duck dick, that's why.
hey, we get fucked
Especially your goat.
in so many different ways, dude. It just, you know, it never amazes me.
I know. Here we go. For fuck's sake. There's nothing I can do on any of my controls to stop it just fucking me off every now and again.
Oh, that's okay. That's all right. We get used to it.
Especially your goat.
So, are we ready to do this, my friend? Because I know you've had a long day. You just came out of the studio.
Yeah, I'm fine.
And Duck's in a hurry to get back to his goat.
You know, so we'll get this going, and because it's getting late there for you. So, and I appreciate you coming back with me, dude.
Oh, no. Anytime. I said to you, bro, last time, anytime for you.
Well, you know what, and you know the doc's always here for you.
Like a footprint in wet cement.
So let's get this popping, my friend. Let's get it going.
Yeah.
I can see the head.
Our Father, who art here never, hallowed be thy name, forever lost in shame, as we forgive those who would question against us. For Zion is the power, hidden glory. Give us today our daily dread, as we deceive those who would dare to control us. For thine is the kingdom, the power, just a story. Amen.
Pretend
The song that just blew your mind was Church of the Pistoleros by the Gypsy Pistoleros. Joining the Dawg in the Dawg Out tonight is my friend Lee with the Gypsy Pistoleros. So, my friend, how are you doing?
I'm good, Doc. Always good to talk to you.
It's always great to talk to you too, and Zach's really, in a way, so happy to be here anyway, just doing my interviews anymore because, I think you knew I just had surgery recently.
Yeah.
On my shoulder. So, and it's healing up good. But, the fucking weird thing, dude, is that during my surgery, and I've had quite a few surgeries, my heart stopped.
Oh.
And so these guys have me a few times with those fucking shock paddles to get me going again, right? And so, I wake up, dude, and this is the weirdest fucking thing, dude. I'm hearing a voice in my head. And it's still there. And it's kind of like a neurological condition called like auditory verbal hallucination.
Really? Fuck.
As
if you needed anything more.
You know what? That's exactly what I was going to say, And in my studio, I'm looking right across from a Dr. Goldfoot in the Bikini Machine. It's this old fucking movie with Vincent Price, Frankie Avalon. And so I just call this fucking voice in my head Vincent. It's like I'm looking over there going, fuck. So when I hear it, but it's like somebody actually talking to you, but I guess I'm talking to myself. It's fucking weird, dude.
Wow.
So bizarrest fucking thing ever. I mean, hopefully it goes away. Who the fuck knows? Yeah. They don't know shit. The doctors don't know shit.
No. Hey, dude, you're never alone.
Isn't that true? Yeah, Vincent's fucking laughing too, motherfucker. So anyway, listen, dude, you've had great reaction to the first two singles, Church of the Pistoleros and Shadow Walk. And your upcoming album, Church of the Pistoleros, has been described as like a spiritual awakening, and I love this, for the lost and silent rebel.
Yeah, it's weird. I mean, like, you probably got it in America at the moment. I don't know whether it was Flea that sort of said from the Chili's at some point, sort of early 90s, rock seemed to be ring fenced. And we talked about this before, didn't we? And all the major bands were there.
Yep.
And no one else has sort of, you get the odd few, that break through, but nobody else seems to be pushed through now. There is no conveyor belt. There is no way. And it's, it's all gone underground, if you like. None of the big stations over here play it.
No.
It's very strange. I mean, we're lucky. We're not signed to Ear 8 Records, but we go through Ear 8 Records. And they're about the biggest, I'd say, rock label in the UK at the moment. So that's the only reason we have a chance, you know what I mean, getting our stuff out there in the shops and whatever. But it's freaking difficult. You're up against the corporates, you're up against the big. It's like all of the great, massive old rock bands love you. Now fuck off.
Yep. No, and I agree, dude. And it's the same thing here, at least where I live. And I imagine it's like that in the whole US, dude. They only play the major rock bands. That's it. And the sad thing is, it's like they must loop this shit day after day, dude, because I hear the same fucking artists, same fucking songs, little different order every day.
Yeah. Oh, I know. And it's like this is funny. We played a festival and we were second to the headliner on the bill. There were about 30 odd bands on, but the headliner was T-Rex. How the fuck is that? It's like, dude, were any of you in T-Rex? And it was like, no, but the bass player used to be the bass player's tech. It's like, how fuck does it get in? It's like, oh man, But we played this Phoenix festival in the UK. There's about 6,000 people there, and there were about, when we were on, we were like second headliner. And we were playing to about 600, and it was great. They were going mad. And suddenly the headliners come on, and it's a Bon Jovi tribute band. 6,000 people rushed to the front of the stage with their camera phones. And we're coming off stage, and there's the road crew behind you going, hey, mate, wait, get out of the way. John's coming through. And I went, will you fuck off? It's Gary in a wig. It is not John Bon Jovi. It's just some dude in a wig. And this road crew sort of went. It sort of dawned on him. Oh yeah, it's not really Bon Jovi. It's like it's just madness. I don't know. I get tribute bands when the band are dead, and it's the only way. You know what I mean? You can see them, but they're still going.
Some of them should be dead.
Yeah. Well, it's some you can't tell if they are or not.
Well, I'm glad you said that because I saw this clip of Frankie Valli.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen that dude? And his fucking mouth is barely fucking. His lips are barely fucking moving, but he's singing the shit. And I'm thinking, what the fuck? Is that a background track? Or are you really singing this shit? Because your mouth isn't moving, dude.
No,
and he's about 100 fucking years old. So I think they blow their fucking money, dude. And they make so much and they blow it, and that's why the fuckers are still on the road. Now, some of them, like Aerosmith, the Stones, they're on it, I believe, for the music. I don't think Mick's getting out there doing this shit at 90 years old because he has to.
Does he?
No.
At all. No. So they still rock, and that's different.
Yes.
But it's like when you see some of these bands, it's like they haven't released an album for 30 years.
Dude, have you seen the video with Motley Crue with Vince Neil?
No, I haven't.
He can't fucking remember the word. He makes up fucking words due to his fucking songs, and it's like stupid ass words, like going to McDonald's. It's fucking. You're looking at it, going, "Are you fucking serious? I mean, Are you really fucking serious?"
And people are still paying big money to see them.
They have a residency in Las Vegas, dude.
Yeah. I mean, like, people bitch over here about, like, like the prices of tickets, to see, like, the major big stars, it's like 100, 200 quid over here. And yet there are brand new bands that are doing, really good bands that they're moaning about, £10 to go and see them. And it's like, what do you want? And then they all moan about the scenes dying. It's like, really? It's dying with all the old fuckers that won't fuck off. Hey, we're in it. We've been in it for years. This is where we'll end up. Like some people say to you, they say like, "Oh, why? What'd you do it? Like the money's not there anymore. This isn't there anymore." And you're like, "Well, it's what we do."
Yeah, you do it for the right reason, dude. And that's why I love you. That's why I love you guys.
Oh, jeez.
Ask Lee if he's ever farted in an elevator and blamed it on his imaginary friend.
No, Vincent, I'm not going to fucking ask that, dude. So shut the fuck up. Doc's going to spin one for you guys by the Gypsy Pistoleros called Shadow Walkers. I saw that dude the other day, that video, man. Fucking awesome, man.
Oh, cheers! But I'll send you the full album through.
Oh, dude, do that, man. That'd be phenomenal.
Send one to make by two.
They haven't played. I think there's 4 of my favorite tracks have not been released yet.
Really?
Yeah, it's a fucking great album. It's just, well, you can't be sad about it, but it is just the fact of where it is. It's like, I wish it had the backing so it would be heard and seen by a lot more people, you know, because it's going to be, yeah, it'll be like a cult album. It's the best we can do, you know what I mean, in this day and age for new bands like us and to break. Because, I mean, even the rock stations over here are playing fucking Southern rock music. I mean, like, what the fuck do British bands know about Southern rock? yeah, they're all playing it. You know, they're all singing in American accents when they're from, you know, the West Midlands. It's like I just, you know, nothing surprises me anymore.
Why did the British band get kicked out of the Southern Rock Festival?
Oh, no, dude.
They kept asking for Sweet Tea Alabama.
Believe me, I agree, guys. I agree. I talked to bands that had been signed, and I'm thinking, what the fuck? You know, I mean, and I love all artists. Don't get me wrong, dude. And I love all music, but it's like, dude, I hear bands that should be signed, like somebody I'm talking to, and I hear bands that are signed, and I'm going, what the fuck are they even thinking? You know, but but let me get to something though. You know, you achieved really like a cult status in the U.S. And you know, touring with major acts. So let me ask you this, you know, and you stepped away from the industry for a while, and you know,
about 10 years,
why was that? And then what drove your decision to make your, well, I think it's a 2020 comeback.
Yeah, it was 2011. We signed a really, really bad deal with Heavy Metal Records in the UK. And they were going to do this. They were going to put loads of money into it. They were going to, you know, like all the bullshit. And none of it sort of transpired. And we were supposed to play like a launch party for the new album. And half the things hadn't been done. And it was down in London and Samrich, you know, it's a classic old, you know, like place. And I just thought, fuck it. You know, the way this is going, I'm not doing it anymore. And I'd been sort of starring and you know, appearing in some sort of B-movie horror movies. And so I thought, so I went back to university, and I did a degree in touring theatre and drama. And so I thought, if I'm going to act, I'm going to learn how to act, etc., etc. I didn't learn how to act anyway, you know. It's just it's just pretending, isn't it? Who can teach you how to pretend? So, but I went there and I got that. It was good. It's brought like theatrics and I learned about, you know, stagecraft and lighting and all that shit. And so it was great. And I got that master's degree in that. And I was at the theatre. I was doing a theatre show, a one-man show called Rock and Roll Suicide in Edinburgh Fringe. And this is how life is weird. And we do it every night. I was doing it, and it was the last week of a month long, and it'd been really great. And it was all I was doing, like stories about Lemmy, about the Ramones, you know, all of like touring stuff. And I was singing along to bits in this big screen behind me. And anyway, at the end of the night, this Australian girl comes up to me and goes, "Oh, my cousin's got a record label. He'd love your stuff." And I'm like, "Yeah, really?" It's like, yeah, of course. Thought nothing of it. And they actually got in touch with me. It was actually true. Golden Robot Records from Australia got in touch, and I re-released the album that we'd put through Heavy Metal Records that they'd messed up. And I re-released that. And I thought, oh, what else do I freaking do? What else have I known all my life like this? So fuck it. let's stay poor all our life and just do this, dude. So I mean, but there are some classic movies that I'm in that are out there. There's one called Jurassic Predator. If you ever get a chance to watch that one, it's like Tropical Thunder meets freaking Jurassic Park. It's so bad. It's so bad. It's brilliant. And, I play this like complete nutter. I strangely got typecast as a psycho in most of the movies, and rankling, and it's like a group of mercenaries that brought into like kill this dinosaur, and it's just shit. If you ever see, it's on YouTube. I think Jurassic Predator. Just go and check it out, dude. It's just so bad. It's hilarious.
No, I wrote it down, dude. I'm going to check it out after the interview.
Yeah. But I mean, that was fun. But I mean, I suppose you learned. I came back and I thought I'd stopped drinking. I stopped drinking now for about 5 years. Drinking, and I'm clean.
Congrats.
You know, and it's sort of I thought I had unfinished business and I wanted to do it properly, which is why now I suppose it gets so frustrating when you try and really do it properly and you make sure the freaking albums are brilliant, the songs are brilliant and whatever, and you still see these shitty bands get signed and promoted, and it's like, oh, fucking hell, nothing changed.
No.
I walked away 10 years ago, 10 years, then I came back 2020 sort of thing. And I came straight back in on Hard Rock Hell festivals, quite high up on the bill. But the band that was supposed to be headlining that festival were LA Guns. So it was like I just went through a revolving door, and 10 years went, and I walked straight back into the same position. It was like nothing changed.
Hey, but that's good though, dude. That's really good. So you can't ask for a better entrance back into it like you got. So
yeah, we've done okay. It's still like I don't know. You still need that big push, and a lot of the bands over here are going a bit commercial. That's fair play to them. It's getting a bit soft rock. Even on the big stations. We got played for the first time on Planet Rock 3 times, which is a big deal over here because that's about the only place that rock gets played in the UK, apart from the indie bands and a few punk ones on BBC.
Right.
But so we sort of broken that. But I mean, Shadow Walker went against all of that because I think they thought we were the good, fun-loving, entertaining band, and then Shadow Walker came out. And it's heavy.
Yes.
So that was non-radio for the mainstream on that one.
But I love that you don't really conform. Like you just said about some of the bands, they conform to what is now. And now flees very quickly.
Oh, God,
and you've defined your sound to a point where it's like you hear it and you know who you are, just like Aerosmith, just like Ozzy, just like, the people that have that distinct sound, and they've kept it that way. And, look at one that sticks in my head. Look at Ozzy. He fucking never varied from his music, even when disco hit and all the other bullshit was going on where the Stones put out like a disco song. And I think Van Halen tried to put out something like that. And but he stayed true to who he was the whole fucking time, the Prince of Darkness, and
yeah. I mean, I couldn't, what's the point in chasing trends? You know what I mean? Like, they're gone before you've even, and you're copying something. It's not you. Right. It was like, not that I'm particularly in love with the Smiths, but I remember Johnny Marr came up with a quote. He said, like, when they first came out, they were not like anything on the indie scene type thing. And they were not particularly like, he said, so it was like they were all the in kids were in the one room having a party. And he said they were in this other room on their own, just, having a little chat. And he said after a while, some of the hip kids started coming into their room going, what's going on here? What are you doing in here? And it was like, it's like that. It's like, nah, you are what you are, and be that, and be like, I mean, with us, we don't go, this is our sound, because your sound is you know what I mean? I mean, we go with glam, goth, punk. I mean, the great thing is we're playing a big festival over here in August, Rebellion Festival. And the Damned are on it. John Lydon, Johnny Rotten's playing. The Ruts, Hugh Cornwall from the Stranglers. I mean, there's some big bands on there.
Yes.
So, and that's just taken us a bit out of just the rock scene, if you like. Because I wanted us to be, I don't even know what we are. Glam, goth, punk, rock, whatever. We are what we are with the Gypsy Pistoleros, and I want to reach as many people as we can. And if we can like diversify and get that, the punk audience and that sort of people into it, that's brilliant.
No, it is, and I think your music covers those different genres to where it fits into everybody. And you know, and given that said, Doc's going to put one on the turntable for you guys. Here's another great track from the Gypsy Pistoleros, which is Like Tears in the Rain.
Oh, cheers, bro.
Nice. Now, Vince.
I have a question for Lee, so let's cut to the chase.
No,
Did he actually manage to, hit a high note with any of those desperate fans backstage? You don't just spill the tea, dude.
No, I get this fucker. He's asking. He wants me to ask, a question, and I want to ask him. I'm going anyway because he's fucking bugging me. Is it like it used to be in my day where you had a lot of chicks after the shows, and a lot of nice things happened still? And I'm not going to go into detail, but you know what I'm talking about, dude.
Oh, we had it like when we left the LA Guns tours, Pussycat, all of that was still sort of there, but it was fading out, and it was a bit like not really now for us. Not really. I don't know whether it's not because we don't attract that crowd, or like whether the makeup or whether my missus would kill me now.
Yeah, well, that's the big one right there. See?
yeah, exactly. So no, not so much. So we've lost our rock star glam persona.
I just think they know you're married. That's all I'm going to say, Lee. They're just saying, you know what, we can't go with this guy. Now, back in the day, it didn't matter if you were married or not. So you still did what you did.
No,
but
that's true. That's true. No. I mean, like the great thing was, there were some funny things. I I released. It's just out now. There's a little short documentary introduction called, I think it's a Rock and Roll Suicide, Still Alive. I'll send you the link for that. That's got some of my stories from the Ramones, Guns N' Roses, some of those days. And there's one about the Budapest one. I mean, somebody reminded me of it. Somebody said to me, I saw you in Budapest. And I said, dude, I've never been to Budapest. And they went, yeah, you have. And you can now look up your concerts on the history file type thing. And I thought, yeah, we played Budapest with LA Guns at the Wigwam Club. But I remember I woke up on a middle of a central reservation with all the cars going round it with two chicks there. And with the army had stopped. They'd obviously been alerted, and there was somebody pointing a submachine gun at me, and I'm like, "All right, dude. Sorry, I don't speak Budapestian, Hungarian. Where are we?" And the one younger soldier that had got it, he went, "You were supporting LA Guns tonight?" And I went, "Yeah." So we got an army escort back to the hotel. So that was. Just man!
Holy shit, Lee.
There are so many more things I've forgotten. Gladly, all can say I've forgotten, especially if the missus has.
I blame it on the doc. I asked the question, so actually blame it on Vincent, that fucker.
Dog, I fucked your mother, so I am your father.
Hey, but you guys have already built an impressive festival resume. You're headlining in Rocklahoma.
Rocklahoma was special. Back in those days, I think 2007 to 2011, and we always ended every night. We had like a deal with them that whoever was on the massive band, or Guns N' Roses, Motley Crue, whatever, on the main stage, there was the side stage, which is just as big as the main stage, and we'd play it at midnight, and so everybody freaking used to come just over. I remember the one year Triumph were headlining, and everybody came over after about 10 minutes of Triumph. That was funny.
Oh, I bet you love that. I bet you guys just fucking love the shit out of that.
That was like, we were like, Jesus Christ, that's a big crowd. That's a headliner's crowd. It was Triumph's crowd who had all walked over.
Well, and you brought it up. I mean, you've worked with and played on the stage with some big acts. So tell the doc and the listeners, tell me what's probably the most memorable moment you had from the stage, like with Guns N' Roses, Skid Row, and really other icons. What comes to your mind, like saying, this is the most memorable thing I can think of with all the bands I played with? And I know there's a lot of memories there.
Yeah. It's the weird little things. When there's a massive crowds in front of you, that's quite easy to play to, as opposed to the little, you know what I mean? The when there's under 100 there, that's difficult. Or if you play your hometown, that's difficult. But the big I've always found like a great. But the fun things are the things that stick in your mind, are the really weird things. It was like, I remember walking up when we were playing we were in Spain, supporting Motorhead on tour. And I was walking up to the stage with Lemmy, and there's the massive Motorhead banner and whatever. And he just says to me, he said, when all's said and done, you lot make an acceptable racket. That was like, and that means more than like most of the critical reviews ever of whatever, little things. I mean, I remember at Rocklahoma, just looking to the side stages, as you do when you go for drinks or whatever. And I think we were there, and there was Davey Vane, who I love Vane, and a brilliant singer. He was side stage. ZZ Top was side stage. Adler from Adler's Appetite, Stevie Adler was there. There was Dee Snider. There was Tracy Guns, all the LA Guns lot, some Faster Pussycat, and who we'd played with, a lot of these bands. And they were all watching you side stage. And that's when you sort of like, wow, that's sort of special. It's those funny little things, you know what I mean? Not just sort of like the going down brilliantly. Obviously, that helps. And the big crowds, that's the main thing. But those little things are the sort of things like that you remember. And I can reveal an exclusive to you, actually.
Okay.
It's been 2011 was the last time I was in the US, and that was the last Rocklahoma we played, and the last little tour that we did. We'll be coming back to the States in September, and one of the main dates, I think, will be the Whiskey A Go Go in LA.
Damn.
Vegas as well.
You got to let me know that, dude. You do.
Yeah,
I'll fly out and see you, dude. I'll be there in Vegas quicker than you can blink your fucking
brilliant,
eyes, dude.
Yeah, so that's September. So that will be special.
I'm going to write that down, too. Fucking write that down.
Because, I mean, at the moment, like our album, Church of the Pistoleros, is on pre-order through Earache on their web store. And it's nearly outsold the last album, Duende, already with 4 months to go before release, which is brilliant. And loads of the orders are from America, which I'm so sorry to any American sort of followers of us, because you get hit so much now on the bloody import. The price of importing vinyl is awful.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry for that, which we'll try and sort something out with some sort of like American label, so we can like bring some over with us or have some over here when we tour, but that'll be nice. It'll probably be a flying visit, but we'll try and do about 8 or 10 dates, I think, in September.
No, that's great.
That's awesome. We might get to see some strippers in Vegas.
No, Vincent, we're not going to get fucking strippers when we go to fucking Vegas. So fucking don't even think that shit. So, but with your album release, the Church of the Pistoleros, and the announcement of the appearance at the iconic, again, like you said, Rebellion Punk Festival this year.
Yeah.
And you kind of just said it a little bit, but how does it feel to see that the staggering pre-order numbers and the positive reception you've had on your return?
Looking good.
It was brilliant. I mean, for this, Duende was a good album. It was sort of we got the right band together at last, for Church, the last album. The Church of the Pistoleros is by far and away the best thing I've ever done, and I think it's the best Gypsy Pistoleros album easily. It's very diverse. I'll send you through the Ambra just for you.
Thank you.
Don't play it.
No, I won't. Believe me. I play it for me, but nobody else.
Yeah, but it's like there's not one filler track on it, which I'll make sure. I mean, like, Jesus Christ, if you cannot write an album with 10 songs, you know what I mean? And we've got 3 good ones. It's like, what you releasing an album for? Release an EP, But I mean, we're so lucky because we work with a guy, Dave Draper, producer, who co-writes with us and he plays loads of bits on the album, and he's brilliant. I think he did the last sort of 8 albums for Ginger from the Wild Hearts, and I think he's done TerrorVision and Herb Dawg. I'm not sure how big they were in the States, so I'm not sure if you know that much about them over there, but he's a fantastic producer, and it's it's just varied. It's so varied. I mean, we go with it. It's what a song needs, if you know what I mean. And that's the great thing about being the Gypsy Pistoleros, because no one can bracket us, no one can pigeonhole us. We can do what we want.
Yep.
So if a song's going a certain way, it goes that way. I mean, we've been in the studio today and we've got like some old dude that's been playing slide guitar on a track for us.
Oh, that's cool.
Unreal. Yeah. And it sounds amazing. So that's not out yet. I'm not supposed to even talk about the new album.
Don't talk about that, Lee.
Yeah. Yes, but like, here we go. Look, I told you, here we go. Oh, it's not been too bad today. It's just only cut me off about 3 times. It's Vincent.
Vincent, you fucker.
Yeah.
This is a public service announcement to make sure you wrap your wheelie.
A lot of people have said to me, "Oh, God, after all these years, aren't you jaded by it? That you haven't been in a massive band and you haven't whatever." That was one. If we'd have made it mega whatever, I'd be dead.
Yep.
Because I'd have been fucked, drugged, gone.
Yep.
No doubt about that. And 2, because I've only been like sober and clean for 5 years, everything's quite new to me. so it's like I've only been in a band for a few years, sort of thing, and it's a completely different life, a completely different everything. And some of it's like, you worry about the fact that like now I'm not, a manic, mad ass drunk. Am I going to be funny to people or whatever? You know what I mean? But you deal with it, and I'm used to it now, and it doesn't bother me. Only when I was a pisshead, I just used to be able to get away from drunks. Now I hear the same story 3 times from the same person during the night. And I can't get away from them. I'm like a rabbit caught in a headlight.
Oh shit, dude. But that's great on your sobriety, dude. And I can relate 100% to what you're saying. I've been there, done that, and you question yourself. What I did is, am I going to be as good?
Yay.
As I was?
Yeah. But I don't know. Did you find? You find like you think when you thought you were fantastic, some of it was like. Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. I mean, I'm a drummer. I rushed the tempo on almost every one of my fucking songs. And when we played, my guys would look around going, "What the fuck, dude? Your tempo is like twice as fast as it should be," because I was all coked out. And we both have survived. We realized that, hey, this isn't the road I want to be on, and it's fun. Don't get me wrong, dude. It's fucking fun.
Yeah.
But where does it end you up? Like you said, you're in a fucking desert someplace with 2 chicks with guns pointing at you going, how the fuck am I? Where'd I get here?
Yeah. Did I have a good time?
Holy shit. But I'm gonna spend a great time for you guys right now. I'm putting one back on the turntable from the Gypsy Pistoleros, which is the Ballad of Tommy Shelby.
Oh no, I did you wrong. I told you all along that I've always been a mad boy. So I lie in this padded cell, listening to the screams of a silent man. I remember the words the old priest yelled.
Great track, dude. You know, great track.
Yeah.
And
That's finished. Let's go out and have a big party.
no, Vincent, we're not partying right now. So, Lee, tell our listeners
Give us the info.
the info where to find your music, you know, your videos, your merchandise, you know, your release dates, and let us know where you're playing, dude, because especially if you're coming to the US and no matter where you're at, I think there's a big
Give it to us.
following that want to find you and want to see your show.
The gigs.
Oh, cheers, bro. We're the next single, the third single off the new album, Church of the Pistoleros, is going to be Whatever Happened to the Old Town. That's out January the 24th. Then I think there's a further 2 singles coming out in Feb, March, and then one in April. Then the album drops May the 2nd. So fingers crossed, it should go UK top 40 album chart May the 9th, which would be nice, which gives us a bit of power. You can get any audio album through Ear 8 Records. Just go to their store online and click Gypsy Pistoleros. You'll find us there, or you can find everything on our website, which is just www.gypsypistoleros.com, and everything's there, our tour dates and whatever. We'll know more about the US tour, I think, within the next couple of weeks, because fingers crossed, it's a Whiskey A Go-Go headliner at LA. We'll drop in on Vegas as well. I'd like to go and play Texas as well, which is where a lot of people that we know, and obviously it's near the Rocklahoma in Oklahoma. So I know there was a lot of following we had there, so I'd like to do that, but we'll see. We'll see just how the logistics of it are, you know, because it's freaking a lot to tour, and it's like there's no way we can get merch over to you, so we have to have it all printed in the States.
Right.
So we'll try. But September that will be. But I mean, we'll make it happen. Whatever it is, it will be at least 2 shows, and one will be the Whiskey.
Well, that's going to be phenomenal for you. That's like it's like a bucket list for musicians and artists and bands that play there. So, dude, you know what? I give you thumbs up. And so now you guys know where to go find the legendary Gypsy Pistoleros. So go look them up, dude. I mean, if you already haven't, and I know you have, but if you haven't, you're fucking missing a great band, period. These guys are legendary. So go fucking look them up. So the doc wants to say thanks to my good friend Lee with the Gypsy Pistoleros for joining him, man. It's been great, Lee.
It's a pleasure talking to you, bro. And like I say, thank you. And thank you for freaking, I don't know, promoting and championing like new rock bands. Because without you and people like you, we are dust. You know, there's just no coverage.
I love music, dude. I've been in it almost all my life, and I pick bands that I just know that need to be where you want to be, where you should be, where you think you should be, because these assholes aren't playing it like they should on mainstream. So, you know, you're going to get there one day, dude. You will. I know you will. So, you know, and listen real quick before I sign off the rest, and Magpie, fuck you, and Vincent, fuck you too. I want to do a show with you down the road when you've got time, and I know you're really busy, but I want to do about your exploits.
Oh, God,
with Gypsy Pistoleros. I do. I want to hear the stories. I think it's fascinating, dude. And I think a lot of people hear about what happens and what goes on, but coming from a legendary rocker like you, dude, I think it's just like icing on the cake. So I want to do that down the road with you. Is that cool?
Yeah, that'd totally cool. Totally cool. If you want a little introduction to that, just go on YouTube on Gypsy Pistoleros channel. And there's a little documentary, which is a little teaser of some of those stories.
All right, dude.
I'd love to do that with you in the future.
I would too, dude. I just love talking with you because you're just so fucking fascinating.
I'll give you a little teaser. When we were at Rocklahoma, you know, Striper, Christian Rock, they were backstage. They were pissed out their faces. They were drunk to hell. They were having a fight. There were a load of groupies in there with them. I'm just saying, burning Bibles.
I love it. That's fucking great. Holy shit, dude. The doc also wants to give a big thanks and shout out to MD Pod Hub, my producer Magpie Sally, even though he's an asshole, Matt R. and Dog Bone Studio. And no, Vincent, I'm not thanking you, motherfucker. So the doc will be back next week, guys. So in the meantime, you know, be kind to one another, and always always keep on rocking. From the Doghouse, Doc and Lee with the Gypsy Pistoleros, we're out of here. Later. Boom. Thanks, Lee.
Hey, you're welcome anytime, bro. It's always a pleasure. You know that.
Just dial in deep with Vincent for more pleasure.
MD Pod presented Doghouse.